Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Tuesday, May the 20th, 2025. And I'm here to discuss this when talking about the game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, including Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Now, I just told you right now, boy, not jumping any more down conclusions for real. Or what I just saw here on Friday afternoon, on Saturday afternoon, and it's just like this. I mean, this is a whole lot. The WNBA is taking it in a whole new level, and will continue to grow. It continues to grow years and years and years, and it's going to continue to grow for years to come. Well, I saw the game between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It got physical. It got heated, just like you said, like this before. But boy, when I saw this clips, I saw the highlights. I mean, Angel Reese is getting pissed off. She was mad, and yeah, no, things have happened. I mean, things just happens for real. The rivalry is just like Larry Boy and Magic Johnson. But now we're hearing the conclusions. So I'm seeing right now was, damn, what has just happened? What has just happened right now? Well, we didn't have any damn clue. When I saw this game last night, it was unbelievable. When I saw this game on Saturday, it was like, oh my goodness, Reese is getting mad. He was about to go after Clayton and Clark. Blah, blah, blah. It didn't happen. Fights didn't work out. But hey, what the hell? So, when I saw this game, I saw Angel Reese plus number 6, Josie, on the Indiana Fever. And Clinton Clark is going after Angel Reese. Knock her down to the floor. And Angel Reese, she is mad. Going after Clinton, trying to go after Clinton. Clark didn't put her hands on her. These two have to be separated. The only thing that happens the only thing that matters right now is, boy, what has just happened so far? I couldn't even tell what's going on. It was on the news. And then we had an investigation. Well, after the fans booed Angel Reese, this is all stuff that went on for days now. And no clue at all. No freaking clue. And I can't understand why the fans booing Angel Reese. It's making her mad. It's making her fans. Boy, they just cannot understand. I just cannot understand has happened here, folks. If you boo the player, if you talk ugly to the player, then you need to get yourself and jet and get out of the damn building. Because it's not going to work that way. now we're into this, and we're going to go for, I'm going for right now. Now, Caitlin Clark speaks on WNBA's investigation of illegally racist comments targeting Angel Reese. And it says this: Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever teammates are offering support for the Chicago Sky's Angel Reese as the WNBA investigation allegations of hateful fan comments directed at the former AFC star during WNBA game in Indianapolis. Clark commented a hard foul on Reese during Saturday's game between the Fever and Sky, knocking the ball out of her hands and sending her to the floor. Reese hopped up and so told Clark, starting a brief smart score on the court. Following a review, Clark's foul was upgraded to a flag line, while Reese and the Fever's a little Atlanta, Boston were both given technical fouls. Let's not make it anything that it's not. Clark said after the game, it was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it. That's up to their direction. Correction. I was trying to do anything miraculous. That's not the type of player I am. The WNBA announced Sunday that it has begun an investigation into allegations of hateful comments direct at Reese following the incident on the court in Indianapolis. Now, yesterday, Clark said that she supports the pro. There's no place for that in our game. There's no place for that in scholarship. Clark told ESPN, essentially, we want every person comes into our arena, whether a player or fan, to have a great experience. I appreciate the lead during that investigation. I appreciate that the FIBA organization has been at the front for of that. Boston, at four, also discouraged fans for angling and hateful behavior towards players. And she said that no type of hate is ever welcome here. As a player, you have to stay strong and be able to call it out if something happens. We, as athletes, have to make sure that fans know it's okay to be persistent, to cheer us on, to get loud. But at the end of the day, it's about respect. If it was all daughter out on the court, we want that respect being shown. That has to be the mindset for every fan when they step into the arena. So, what I'm saying about this, the whole thing is stuff that's going wrong and it goes wrong for well. the fans shouldn't know better. They shouldn't know better or booing out, saying ugly words and causing anger race. They ain't right. What is wrong to the people out there in that arena? And it just said, look, the whole thing is going to be just like this. It's going to be on the news. It's going to be on ESPN, CNN, whatever. But we don't want that to happen. So now, let's go to Reese's mother. Jones went on quickly bad blood. Boy, look at this. Reese's mother joins in on Kathleen Clark bad blood. And it says this. Engel Chicago Skyford standout Reese was not impressed after Kathleen Clark and the Indiana Fever sold out Alice Carver Hawkeye arena for the preseason game against Brazil. Clark's Hawkeyes and Reese Tigers met twice in the women's NCAA tournament, including LSU's 102-85 wump. I'll say that again. Clark's Hawkeyes and Reese's Tigers met twice in the women's NCAA tournament, including LSU's 102-105 stomp in the 2022-2023 National Championship game. The rivalry has larger since, coming to another head over the weekend after Reese lasted out at Clark followed a flagrant foul. That censored fan base looking in the stands, celebrating their tennis, while others are looking up in their rifles, celebrating championship battles. Reese's mother pulled to Saturday's season opener. We ain't the same. Different deal saying haters had a great day. Twice Clark finished an NCAA tournament running up as our top star in college basketball's all-time leading scorer by the Tigers, Clark got balanced under Reese's leadership and coach Cam Buckley. More than 15,000 fans crowded Clark's college and home run to see the WNBA's regional rookie of the year and Action pulled to her sophomore season debut. They ended with a triple double and went over Reese's squad. That matchup between Clark and Reese in the 2022 National Championship game sparked a heated rivalry. Both players had not played publicly, but seems to always bubble up when the Fever and Sky go head to head. During a 71-73 Fever win over Sky last season, which went in depth about a physical contest that included Clark being shouldered and shacked to the floor by Shannon Carter, resulting in a flagrant foul. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now, we said for WGN 9 News. Understanding, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me. But honestly, look what women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball that you never would think would we talk about women's basketball. People are pouring out the games. We got celebrities are coming to games. Sold out arenas just because of our one single game. Just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take that bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on for my teammates. I know I'll go down in history, and I'll look back in 20 years and be like, the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, and I want y'all to realize that. During Saturday's win over the Sky, Clark shot will race on a driving layup attempt to block her path to the basket at the 4:38 mark, pushing her to the floor. Reese immediately leaped to her feet, began screaming at Clark, and Indiana's Atlanta Boston stepping in between the two while tempos flared. Wow, Clark's foul was upgraded to a flagrant one upon VO reveal. Reese and Clark were asked about the foul in the aftermath, the last chapter in the pair's cutlet food. Basketball play, let's get it right. We won. Reese said before dismissal following that question not to play. Clark, finishing with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, while blocking a career-high 4 shots, was a bit more description in her assessment. Wow. It's just a good take foul. Either Engel gets a wide open 2 points or we send down to the free throw line. While I told ESPN's Holly Rowe, nothing miraculous about it. Even basketball play knows that. So this is what happens, folks. I mean, look, the whole thing is just went too far. And this Currently Clark Engel Reese rivalry is about to be bad blood. There may be bad blood in sports. There may be bad blood. There is no bad blood between Larry Boy and Magic Johnson. But what I saw here on Saturday, it's like, oh my, the thing it's never happened that way. It's never happened that way for sure, for real. I can take that on the table. It's never happened here, folks, for sure. So you gotta watch that, and you gotta watch it for real. Whether you are a fan, whether you are the player playing basketball, or the fan watching the game. But as a fan, if you are bad, you should watch it at home. But this whole stuff gets happening so well. So what it's all about? Look, it is what it is. And it's just about this. Now it says this. Saturday's game between the Clayton Clark late Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky drew an average of 2.7 million viewers on ABC, making it the most watched WNBA regular season contest in 25 years. Pre-sports meal awards. The game was peaking at 3.1 million viewers through the league's second largest average attendance for any event save for last year's WNBA All-Star Game. It was last it was the largest regular season attendance since Memorial Day 2000. The Fever thrashing the rival Sky 98 to 58, 93 to 58, with Clark recording a triple double and picking up her first bracket foul as a pull. Clark fired Reese to prevent a clear layup, and Reese was increased and shot at her for several moments after the whistle. Clark's foul was upgraded at the reveal to the flagrant one, and Reese received 2 free throws. Wow. The WNBA is investigating allegations of hateful comments or noises made towards the players during the incident, and video share on social media show a male fan wearing a red replied Clayton Clark's jersey with Mexican shorts sitting courtside and making high-pitched noises while Reese shot a free throw with 4:38 left in the third quarter. On Sunday, the WNBA released a statement saying that it was aware of the allegations and looking into the matter. So this is what, man, that man, he should be out for one doing this. But look, if you Caitlin Clark, you better watch it. Caitlin Clark, you have got to watch it because it may get into you. It may get you in a lot of trouble. You may face a suspension for real. But thank goodness, Caitlin Clark, both Reese and Caitlin Clark didn't get suspended that day, didn't get ejected, and that's why they have to be separated. It is so fun, but it was so fun to watch. Now, on June the 7th, they will face each other in a matchup, in a rematch in this season, this 2025 season. And it will in prime time on CBS. Now, it says that the ratings are going to be, it's going to be huge. Now, this has been just a little bit season. So now, Cheryl Swoops. Now, Cheryl Swoops blasts Caitlin Clark for reaction after Reese foul. It says, "Don't walk away." Now, WNBA legend Cheryl Swoops, which will weigh in on the court, where Swoops was the former champion of Houston Comets. The WNBA legend Cheryl Swoops, which will weigh in on the on-court incident between Reese and Caitlin Clark during the Chicago Sky's matchup against the Indiana Fever on Saturday, May the 17th. Now, the 4-time WNBA champion issue with Caitlin Clark's reaction after she commented on a hard foul on Reese during the third quarter of their highly anticipated fourth meeting of their sophomore seasons. Now, Switch called out Caitlin Clark for walking away after commenting on hard foul on Reese. So, I think Switch had no problem with that. Now, apparently on the May 19th episode of Girls Arena, Switch will play in the WNBA from 1997 to 2011, discussed Clark's foul during the Fever Sky game last Saturday. And she says that I don't have any issue with the foul. I thought It was a hard foul. That I thought the refs got it right. Switch said, my issue wasn't even with the foul. If you're going to foul somebody, I was always taught you don't give up an easy basket, period. And that's what I thought Caitlin did. My thing with that was staying in it, don't walk away. So look, all I can say is this: what's happening right now is that whole Caitlin Clark Angle Reese mess. That's got to stop. You can't just get into each other. Strokes. Oh my goodness. And this is how it's going to happen so far. We'll see what happens on June the 7th when Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever, including English and Caitlin Clark, face each other. They're going to play against each other on CBS. It's going to be prime time for real. But look, this whole stuff is going on. It has been going on for this and this and that. So I cannot believe I had no problem with it. I had no problem with it. For real. No problem. That is just about to continue this one. There's all the kind of all stuff going on. You know, we'll see what happens on June the 7th. Till then, I'm Joseph Crudup. If you do like me on Facebook, it's live here at 5 o'clock each day. Make a comment, subscribe wherever you want, and I will see you then. Until then, take care, everybody. Peace out. I'll see you then. See you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Also, by the way, I'll talk about tomorrow's game between the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks. I hope you're ready for this. The rivalry renewed here in the Eastern Conference Finals starts tomorrow. Till then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I will see you again next time. Till then, peace out, everybody.